Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and today I'm going to tell you what little bit I know about backpacks. Over the years I've collected a fair amount of backpacks, and I've never been happy with any one I've ever found. They all have a good point and a bad point. One of the biggest problems I had in the beginning was they weren't big enough. Well, that obviously was the fact that I didn't know how to backpack and I was putting way too much stuff in them. So as I get better at it, my packs got smaller because I didn't carry nearly so much stuff. The very first pack I had was red. It was one of those Marlboro cigarette coupon deals. A guy that smoked cigarettes got it, and I traded him a compass for it. It was like 4,000 cubic inch, and I think I had a couple of kitchen sinks in it, besides a complete set of Revere pots and pans, including the frying pan, but those were then, this is now. I think the next one I went to after that was this one. It's a low alpine, pretty darn good pack. It's real rugged, real well made. It's got a big pocket in the back where you can carry your water filter or something you want to get at quickly. And it's got a good internal frame, good padded straps, all kinds of adjustments, sternum strap, downhauls, side pull, everything. And it's got storage up here in the cap, front and back. Pretty darn good pack. The problem with it is it weighs almost 4 pounds, and well, that's a little heavy. But if you're going on a 3 or 4 day hike, this is a good pack to take because it's good and solid and it holds a lot of stuff. But probably not my first choice. On the other end of the spectrum, here's an LL Bean pack that's, I think it's like 1,200 cubic inch, good day pack. Weighs about 2 pounds, 2 1/4. It's got a nice cute little pocket in the back for lunches and things, and that's not a bad little pack. It's got good straps on it, got a sternum strap, nice belt on it. Not a bad little pack. A little heavy, but not bad. Here's another one. This one's made by Kelty. And this is, I think, a 3,500 cubic inch pack. And the thing I like about this one is, besides having all kinds of adjustments on it, nice belt, nice adjustments on the belt, nice adjustments on the shoulder straps. It's got a lot of cutesy pockets in it, so you can you don't have to dig in your pack. You can put a lot of things that you want to keep out, you can put in separate packs. Like you can tuck into the flap here in 2 places. And then it's got zip-out compartments on each side for different things, maybe snacks or water filters, as well as the main compartment. This is a Kelty Lynx 2750 ST. This is about a 3.5 pound pack, but it's internal frame. This is probably my first choice. It's also my wife's pack, and it's specially made for a 15-inch torso, which is made from this bone in your back of your neck right here. As you tilt your head down, you feel it sticking up down to about your belt buckle. She's a real small gal and needs a short pack. Here's a day pack that a guy made for me that I've never used. This is the ultimate Graham Weenie backpack because, I don't know whether you can see this on the camera or not, it almost floats. It's like lighter than a kite. I think it weighs like 2 ounces, something like that. Got a set of foam padded shoulder straps, no waistband, and serves a purpose. Could be good for a day hike if you were going to really Graham Weenie it. Here's one I got a while back. This is a Fanatic Fringe. This is for the, as the name kind of designates, Fanatic Fringe is for the ultralight Graham Weenie backpacker. And I think this is 3,000 cubic inch, maybe more. No, let me see. Yeah, it does have a waist belt. Set of real minimal straps. The thing about this is, I found it didn't have good structure. You really need to put and I'll get to this in a minute, really need to put a foam liner inside of it, like a ground pad or something, folded up to give it some structure. And there was no waist belt with it, so I really didn't want to carry more than 15 pounds in it, or it got real uncomfortable, because I couldn't I couldn't transmit my weight because there's no spine in it or anything. I had a hard time with it, but I think now with what I know now, I would put a blue ground pad, cut it out and set it in there, and I think it would probably be a pretty good pack now. Now this is a pack that a guy made for me, and this does have, for a spine in it, blue ground pad that stiffens it up. It takes up a fair amount of space, but you can use it at night to lay on for a 3/4 pad. It's got a nice compartment in the back, nice generous pockets in the sides for Nalgene bottles. Got a good set of straps. It's got a good waist belt too, pretty darn good waist belt. This is an ultralight pack. It's got a strap to support the weight that goes this way, and then you can winch it down. Now, the thing about this pack that I found, and I've used this pack quite a bit for day hikes, the thing I found about it was, for me personally, around 15 pounds, it just started losing its shape and straining my shoulders and not being up to the task. It'll go for about 15 pounds, and after that, it just doesn't have enough structure and enough adjustment to really take care of any more weight than that. So if I was going out on maybe an overnight, I'd carry it, but not much more than that. That kind of limits it at the 15-pound mark. Here's a pack that I made out of a Walmart ripstop laundry bag. Guy gave me a set of plans for it. Now you say, where'd you get those straps? Well, this is a good thing. You can make one of these out of a ripstop Walmart laundry bag, and then if you've got an old pack somewhere, or find an old pack at a yard sale or something, you can take the straps and the waist belt off of it and use them right on your pack you've just built. These straps and waist belt came off of a Go Light Dawn that I trashed out. Wasn't much of a pack to begin with. And I used this on a 3-day hike once. It has the same problem as the rest of them. It'll hold a little more than 20 pounds, but it's still pretty minimal. And this pack, believe it or not, is about 50 or 60 years old. Belonged to my dad. He was in the Boy Scouts, and he made this pack from scratch out of canvas, and it's all rivet construction. And you know, I played with this pack. I was kind of amazed that back then, 60 years ago, that they had as much technology as they had. There's quite a bit to this pack, and you know, it really isn't too bad a pack for a 60-year-old piece of technology. If I could find any fault with it, it weighs like 5 pounds because the canvas is so heavy. Probably 4 or 5 pounds, but really not a bad pack. I think my choice of the whole bunch of them is the Kelty pack. It has the most room in it and seems to make the most sense. The reason I say that is it's got a lot of compartments in it that you can put stuff in, as well as the main compartment. So you can put your big stuff in the main compartment, and then you can like put a water filter in here, put a sleeping bag in over here, and put snacks up here. So it's when you go to get something out of it, you don't have to go in the main compartment and dig. You can go to a smaller compartment if you know where everything is, and get something out that way and kind of keep it all broken up. That's my biggest gripe on these simple packs, is they don't have enough pockets in them, and you have to put everything in, and if what you want's at the bottom, well, you're going to empty your pack to get to it, as well as having storage up here in the header too. And it's got a nice daisy chain for hanging a set of sandals or a pair of shoes, or even your water filter if you want to dry it out, or a bladder or anything. It's a pretty nice pack. I think this is going to be my choice, but it is a little heavy. It's a real comfortable pack, real nice cool pack. I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike and have a great day.